much. What? I was going to congratulate him on the opportunity to get his ass kicked by King Woods.
Kevin Owens has been counted out.
That's what you get for messing with me.
Oh no!
Commander Aziz trying to pull AJ over the top rope, and we got a tug of war here. Omos trying to hang on.
Might tear Styles in half.
Cesaro from behind.
Well, what Styles more?
Oh, goodness! Superman punch! Pat, the Superman punch is taken out.
I'll tell you what the Superman punch is doing, Cole. It's pissing off Big E.
And another Superman punch, and Big E's down.
What is this?
Get up, champ!
And Roman Reigns can't believe it. He's looking down at Paul Heyman in disbelief. And a third, right on the jaw.
Get behind Big E now.
Oh, yes!
Roman Reigns can't believe it. Big E, after 3 Superman punches, is back on his feet, looking for the big ending. Reigns sent out through the second rope to the floor.
Big E gonna give chase.
Big
Look
E
out!
with a spear, driving Reigns to the floor.
Are we gonna see this again?
No.
Lashley with McIntyre.
Out just in time. Oh!
Beautiful awareness from Bobby Lashley.
They just landed right in front of college football expert Brandon Walker.
The count continues here. Lashley and McIntyre still brawling.
That's 10.
No.
They have both been counted out. No.
And look at that, Omos going over the top rope. Ricochet may win this thing. But Ricochet's got to try to lift 400 pounds over the top rope.
Over 400 pounds. Good luck, Ricochet. A massive.
And Ricochet gonna fly! Omos wins the Battle Royal with 12 eliminations.
Here is your winner, Omos!
That is one of the most dominant Battle Royal performances I have ever witnessed.
Looking for the splash to put this one away, but I mean, it definitely hit the splash, but that ain't the guy. That is! Oh! Got him on the way down!
Gosh!
RKO! Are you kidding me? To the cover! RKO wins it! RK Bro victorious!
Here are your winners, the Raw Tag Team Champions, RK Bro!
Out of nowhere!
One more time!
A stop, and this time it lands cover. 1, 2, 3, win for Team Raw!
Here is your winner and the sole survivor of Team Raw, Seth Rollins!
Shotzi looking for a tornado DDT, but blocked by Belair. And now Bianca Belair
Are we
with
gonna
the
see it?
power and the strength.
Are we gonna see
Shotzi
it?
up on her shoulders.
Hey,
Kiss of death. Bianca Belair. Can she do it? She does.
yes!
Here is your winner and the sole survivor of Team Raw, Bianca Belair!
Becky now with a right hand. Becky Lynch trying to duck underneath.
O'Connor rolls, shoulders down.
Roll up. Charlotte's got the ropes. Charlotte's got the ropes in the ref corner.
Great call by the official.
And now Lynch rolls through. Becky's got the ropes. Becky's got the ropes. The ref didn't see it.
What the hell is this ref doing?
Here is your winner, the Raw Women's Champion, the Man, Becky Lynch!
Not Not like that, Michael Cole.
He already back up, and again.
And again, Roman Reigns slips out from behind, right to the bad knee. Spear by Reigns. Cover. Hook of the leg. Roman Reigns wins.
Here's your winner, the Universal Champion, Roman